Let's talk about TikTok. Okay, so let's talk about TikTok, what I think is one of the biggest issues of today's society. Now, as a disclaimer, I do not hate social media. It is not inherently a bad thing. Like all other platforms, it has its benefits and its drawbacks, and I think that social media can be a wonderful thing. I think it can keep you in contact with your friends, your family members across the world. I think that it can be a very beautiful thing to spread positivity and to share tips, tricks, and things like that. So no, I do not think social media is inherently bad. However, I am a Gen Z and I will never get a TikTok. No, I do not think I have a PhD in maturity by not having a TikTok. This is just my personal opinion, and take it as you will. So I actually grew up having social media. I had Instagram by the age of 10, and I was in 5th grade in elementary school. I personally think that that was way too young and that no child should be on social media, but again, that's just my personal opinion, and I will go into that a little bit later. So I've always been kind of caught up with the trends, the memes, when Vine was a thing, when Musical.ly was a thing. But this was the first trend that made me feel actually old and out of touch with whatever was trendy going on. I had no idea what TikTok was when it first went around. I didn't know what a Visco girl was, or if you remember like the OG TikTok things. I didn't understand any of that. And frankly, without knowing what it was, I thought it was ridiculous. I'm like, why is this stuff trending and why is this funny? And for the first time, I didn't understand why things that were considered funny and socially acceptable, why they were that way. Now, this is not to shame anybody who has a TikTok. I think, again, that TikTok has a great side to it, and I do watch TikToks from my Instagram sometimes. It's kind of inevitable these days, but here's why I think that TikTok is an issue. For starters, what is the appeal to TikTok in the first place? Why is it so popular and addicting these days? Well, compared to before, it is much easier to get a taste of fame nowadays. I would argue that anybody with a social media account on mostly any platform can get a taste of fame nowadays. Hypothetically speaking, I have the same chance of blowing up and becoming a famous whatever star as Charli D'Amelio did in the first place. Everyone who blows up on the internet had a stroke of luck. I will recognize that a lot of them are talented people, not saying that they're not, but there is a factor of luck that plays into the algorithm. So everyone can have a video, hypothetically speaking, blow up on the internet, and there really is no sure formula for blowing up nowadays. It could be as random as you dropped an egg off your counter and you blow up, or something genuine like this art project you've been doing for the last 3 years. TikTok is funny, it's catchy, it's fun to do those dances with your friends, it's fun to have an audio to make funny videos on. Everyone loves a good laugh. There's nothing wrong with that. So that was the appeal side that I see to TikTok. Now, for the issues I see regarding TikTok, one of the biggest ones I see is the age group of people using TikTok. It deeply disturbs me when I see 8-year-olds, elementary school age children, scrolling through TikTok, doing very inappropriate dances for their age, dancing to music with themes that they probably don't even understand. And these children are growing up with TikTok and this as their primary childhood. It's taking away from meaningful experiences that children should be having, as opposed to staring at a screen and watching things with little to no value to them. The problem with TikTok is that it's known for its dances and things like that, but it promotes it in the younger children who want to be like those TikTok stars without knowing fully how actually damaging that can be. It also causes these children to grow up constantly comparing themselves with these TikTok stars or whoever is an influencer now. It's the comparison and the societal expectations of beauty that are frankly unattainable. It's also the slight bit of hope that they might blow up and also become like one of these stars. Another big issue is the mindless scrolling and the addictiveness of this app. As a student in college, if I don't have the self-control to stop scrolling sometimes, what makes you think that, say, an 8-year-old or a 10-year-old has that kind of self-control to know when to stop? From what I know about TikTok, it's endless scrolling. You just keep scrolling, and whatever happens in your feed, it's provided to you by the algorithm, which knows you so well and knows exactly what you're going to watch, and it keeps feeding those things so that you keep watching. Another problem, especially growing up with TikTok, and not even just at a young age, for any age of people who use TikTok, it trains a short attention span. And of course, this now plays into Instagram and YouTube and whatever. Videos are getting shorter and shorter, the quality is decreasing, and it trains your short attention span. Every video is only 15 to 30 seconds long, so you just keep going. And sometimes if they're up to a minute long, sometimes we can't even sit still for a whole minute to watch what that video has to say. I realized that this problem started probably back with Vine. But these short videos, the fact that little to no one has the ability to focus anymore, no matter what age you are, that is a problem with social media. It trains your short attention span to always seek instant gratification. And I used to fall victim to this all the time, where I wouldn't click on a video if it was over 2 minutes long, say, and because I didn't have time. But then if you keep watching 2-minute videos, eventually it all adds up to hours and hours of time gone, wasted forever out of your day. As I get older, since I have grown up with social media, it's hard for me to completely let go, but the older I get, the more issues I see. It's so addictive that it causes you to lose control. How many times have you said you were going to pick up your phone for 5 minutes and hours have gone by? How many times have you spent hours on your phone, looked up, and not had a clue what you've been staring at for the past 2 hours? Not absorbing a single thing, and if you had absorbed it, it probably wasn't the positive aspects. I think that TikTok is an issue, but I don't think it's the app itself. It's the way that the app is used, and it exploits especially younger audiences because they're not aware that they're being exploited. I have no doubt that if TikTok gets banned, there's going to be another app, perhaps even worse, coming our way. For me personally, when I realized that I was falling victim to having a really short attention span and things like that, I kind of switched over to YouTube. I had stopped watching YouTube over the years and switched fully to Instagram and things with short videos, but now I started finding content on YouTube that nourished my mind as opposed to leached it and filled it with things that were not causing me to be a better person. It's not perfect, but the videos on YouTube I've noticed have been getting longer because the shorter videos have moved to a different platform, say Instagram, TikTok, etc. YouTube is now the platform for longer videos, and I'm much better at sitting through an entire 10-minute video now than I was before. I guess in conclusion, TikTok is an issue, but I'm not just gonna hate on TikTok. This is almost every single social media platform there is now, and don't get me wrong, I really do like social media and the things that it can offer, but like everything else that is big in the world, it has positive aspects and negative aspects. So I guess the most that you can do is delete TikTok after watching this video and realizing what it is doing to our generation, but the least you can do is to be mindful of what you are consuming. Or if you're a parent, what your child is consuming. These are things that I personally need to work on as well, but it's just that after seeing these issues firsthand and what they do to people, I'm starting to dig a lot more into what social media is doing to us, especially as the first generation growing up with social media as a prominent part of our lives. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any opinions on this topic, please drop them down in the comment section below. I am not trying to hate on TikTok users, TikTok creators at all. I'm just trying to shed light on the issues that I see at hand and how we can, as a society, come together and try to fight those issues instead of letting them take over us. Thank you again, and I will see you guys in my next video.